Hey team, thank you so much for being willing to serve this Sunday. I say it every time, so you're gonna get tired of me saying it eventually, but we literally cannot do what we do on Sunday mornings in the auditorium without what we do as a team in the lobby and in the parking lot. So what you all do matters, and it's a big deal. I just wanted to give you all just some updates for this week coming up, March 31st. We will have Ryan is going to be speaking here in London, and that's going to go out to all the campuses. So I'm excited. It's going to be a really good day. Ushers, just be aware, we are starting with a welcome and a game, it looks like, for March Madness. And so they're going to be, I'm pretty sure it has to do with, they might be using basketballs. So ushers, you might just want to be aware of that. Hopefully it's easy to contain, but just in case, be aware. And then offering is going to be at the end of the service. So after the message is when the offering will take place. Also for parking team, also be aware that it's possibly going to have a chance of scattered showers. So we'll have umbrellas here, but just make sure you wear your ponchos. We do have ponchos in the guest services room if you need those. But I also just wanted to remind you all as well that you know, we want to make sure that we are here for the guests who come early, and we do always have guests who come early, especially new guests. When it's their first time, a lot of times those are the ones who come a little bit earlier. The rest of them are a little bit late. So that is why we need you to be here on time for the service time that you're serving at, if at all possible. I know things come up, and that's completely okay. We understand that. But we just want to make sure that we serve the people who are coming, and they usually will arrive about 20 to 30 minutes early. So if you're serving at 10 o'clock, try to be here at 9:30 and get ready and prepared to serve. I know that services go a little bit late, but we do have people always in the lobby just waiting around for the next service. So we would love to have people out there and engaging with those people and building connection and relationship with them. So also, if you are serving at the 8:30 service, if you could come, I'm gonna step it down from 7:50. If you could come by like 7:55, I know it's just 5 minutes, but it makes a huge difference in the mornings, and especially that early. So if you could come at 7:55, if you're serving at the 8:30, just so we can get together and pray and talk really quick before we go and serve, and we'll just pray for all of our volunteers for that day at 7:55 in the cafe. But one thing that we talked about last week in our prayer circle for the morning that I just wanted to share with you all. Some of you all may have heard this, and if so, that's great. Maybe you need a second time around. But I just wanted to share something with you guys that has really been on my mind and heart a lot lately. I was reading in the Bible about the story where Jesus got into Peter's boat and he was teaching the masses, and he told Peter to cast the net on the, just cast the net again. And Peter responded and said, man, we have been at this all day and night, but at your bidding, we will do this again. And when he did, if you're familiar with the story, they had so many fish come in from that they almost capsized. And something that I think is powerful for us to remember is that every single week we come and we serve and we do the same thing. And it can feel like monotonous, like, man, we're trying, we're really trying, and we're not seeing anything, we're not seeing any fruit. Though we do, we just don't know about it. But when you come every week to serve, it can feel like that. It's been like, oh, hey, Jesus, we've been doing this all day and night. But it's that single step of obedience of Jesus saying, hey, cast your net again, get up and serve again on Sunday morning, and just see what happens. It's just a good reminder that, when he asks us to do this, we never know what kind of life change, what kind of a haul we're going to get in from that single step of obedience of just coming and serving and doing what we feel like we do all the time. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, and thank you again so much for always being willing to serve. And I just appreciate each of you, and I cannot wait to see what happens this weekend.